Okay, greetings to our Spartan community and our families and friends out there. We are already in September. We have been in school now for several weeks. And first of all, I want to take an opportunity to thank our parents and our grandparents and our guardians and our community members and our students. Parents, you've done a fantastic job of getting the kids prepared for school. It has been one of the best school starts that I think that we have ever had, and that is because of you taking an opportunity to help prepare your children for this new normal for us. The mask wearing has gone really well. We couldn't be more pleased with the kids taking responsibility to maintain that social distance, walking the halls, understanding the corridors, and just being really respectful of all of the new mandates and rules that we have in place. I did want to just come on and thank you for that, and I want to take an opportunity to remind you of a few things moving forward. We're very fortunate that we've been able to continue with school as well as we have. We hope that that's going to continue for us too. Allen County this week remains in orange, so that's good. So we know that things outside of school must be going pretty well, that we're able to maintain our level and hopefully maybe even go down to the yellow level. If your students are experiencing any kind of fever, sniffles, we do ask that you keep them home. If you think your children are sick, and call the school and they will be excused. For those of you out there that are doing online, we ask you to be very patient as that is now getting up and running. It's been going now for almost a week, over a week actually. And I know that there is some back work that kids have to make up, and we're going to be very patient with that. But we are going to ask that your children at home online keep that pace with the kids that are working in school so that when they do transition back, they will not be that far behind. So let's talk a little bit about the upcoming sports season. Well, we're in sports season now, and we feel very fortunate that we've been able to have a season. Our kids are being able to have their volleyball, cross country, tennis, soccer, football season is in full swing. Last week or a couple weeks ago, the governor came out with some mandates around athletics, and it's very, very important. I really cannot stress enough to you that we have to follow those rules. So there is a requirement that if you are on the premises of any Lima City School athletic activity, you will have to have a face covering. You will have to wear a mask at all times, even in our outdoor venues. And we've already had outdoor venues, we've had things happening, and many of you have been very compliant with those rules, and I just want to say that I appreciate that as well, because we're all doing what we do for our kids. And so that our kids, they've worked very hard, we want them to be able to have that season. Our first home football game is tomorrow night against Oregon Clay. That is a home game. We will have compliance officers at that football game, and it will be mandatory that we follow those rules. Certain gates that you will come in, once you're in there, you'll be able to follow arrows for seating, particular doors to go in and out of for restrooms, and again, you will have to have a face covering. We'll be all around taking temperatures, really just walking around and making sure that we're enforcing those rules. But it really is imperative that we wear our face coverings and we are as compliant as we possibly can be so that our kids can have this season. I think we're doing a great job in Lima. We're doing a great job in the Lima City schools. I know that many of you have had questions along the way, and I hope that you feel comfortable enough to call me. And I want to make sure, again, I give you that phone number, and it's 419-996-3422. You can reach out to me by phone. You can reach out to me by email. I am happy to talk to you at any time. If you're having trouble with online schooling, or you're even concerned about something that's happening within the building, call me and let me know. We want to be able to work through everything, because our ultimate goal is to keep going, have a great school year, try to get as much good academic time in as we can. Our kids are having a great experience, they're enjoying themselves, they're happy to be back together, and we want to be able to keep it that way. So I'm just asking that you be really respectful of these rules and mandates. And remember, if you are not lucky enough to be able to attend the football game tomorrow night, you will be able to come to the live stream and watch it. There will be a link put out on our Facebook page tomorrow. There is a fee for that, and I know that a lot of people were upset that there would be a fee, but you have to remember that athletic events are what generate our funding for athletics. Every amount of money that we accumulate for athletics comes from gate entrances. It's all fundraising efforts. So if we don't have the tickets and the gates, then we don't have the funding. So the small fee that's attached to the streaming is used for the athletics, for equipment. That all goes straight back to the kids. So again, if you have any questions, just give me a call. For those of you that I will see tomorrow, have your mask, and we'll be ready to go. And we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna beat Oregon Clay. And I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.